What is up? Today I am going to be doing a little bit of makeup and come out my wish list, which full of things that I want. I might buy, I probably won't, but things that I cannot stop thinking about because I have to know, are they worth my money? Let's get into it. Okay. I don't do a ton of skin prep, the biggest reason being that I don't actually know what I like for skin prep. So right now I know that I have a moisturizer that works well with my foundation, and so that's what I got. I'm so open to suggestions, but this is my lanolin face base. I love this stuff. Now I'm gonna get started with the first thing that's on my wish list right now, and that is gonna be the Gucci mascara. I have been dreaming about the Gucci mascara. I've done a lot of research on it, and what I think that I would like it for would be for the effect it claims to have. It fans out your lashes. I really like that it has that perfect silicone tip that reminds me of, can't remember which mascara, been a football shaped tube, but I hear kind of questionable things about the formula. We'll see. This one I will be purchasing. It's just a matter of when, because every time I go to Sephora and I see it there, I can't pull the trigger, and I don't know why. This is like true Sephora to me though, is New Orleans, and that one's a little overwhelming. Get in there, I look at it, I don't purchase it. Next I'm gonna use this Say Warm Glow. I can't remember exactly what this product is called, so I think the color is Warm Glow. But which brings me to the next item on my wish list, which is the Say Liquid Blush. Pinkiest Pink, which I have to be honest, I'm a little bit terrified of. I'm interested, however, I already have like most adolescent looking cheeks in my opinion, because they're quite large, and I have rosacea, so they get pink pretty easily. Baby pink, blushy pink, I don't know. I'd be interested in other shades of it. I hear it's like, without being kind of, I don't want to call Rare Beauty crazy, but it's definitely a serious blush and there's no denying that. Speaking of blushes, another thing that's on my wish list, the Merit Beauty Blush Balm. I love everything Merit Beauty that I've ever tried. The things are not scary pigmented. I've tried their complexion stick, I think. It truly is in between the consistency of a foundation and a concealer. There's so much beauty in that. It just depends on your lifestyle. Me, I actually don't wear makeup every day. It has such a creamy finish. Perfect. Now my base is done. I say my base, I mean just everything that goes underneath my foundation. Haus Labs foundation, 145 Light Cool. That reminded me of my next item on my wish list, the Haus Labs concealer. I've only tried this in Sephora. If you're gonna say anything to me about touching Sephora testers, I'll mind mine, you mind yours. I love being able to touch the makeup a little bit. I love the applicator on that, and it just seems like so creamy, and I'm already so impressed by the foundation. I've never in my life tried a better foundation. But the next item on my wish list, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, the Snake one. I really want this, but the thing is, there are 3 shades in this palette that I'm not sure that I would be using. And those are gonna be the more highlighting kinds of ones. I am not really one to use highlighter. I prefer to go in with the glowier base and glow from underneath. For me, powder highlight is kind of a relic of the past, if you will. I do take it down my neck a bit. And my next step is my favorite step of all. This is my Merit Beauty stick. This is the bronzing stick. Bronze Balm, sorry. Bronze Balm in Clay. I was so in between on what shade to get. They're not so starkly different. They're so subtly different, and I wanted something cooler that I could maybe use as a bronzer or a contour stick, and I definitely get the best of both worlds with this. But see, it's so light and it does not really pick up foundation. I wish that you could really see. I can always appreciate something that is going to give me a little bit more dimension, because I have an issue with my makeup kind of running flat towards the end of the day. That takes me to my next item on my wish list, which is the Rhode Glazing Milk. Product confuses me and excites me. I've heard people say that they use this before their makeup as like a little bit of pre-makeup skincare, or at the end of the day, or on a no makeup day. So I am most curious about it for a no makeup day. In summer, I feel like I'm just layering sunscreen and moisturizer. It's not really doing a whole bunch besides making me look like a butterball, just something to like even up my skin tone a little bit. However, every time I go to buy this product, it is miraculously out of stock. I just checked my phone, it's in stock. Something cool toned is for shading. The blend out on that like almost putting it where you would put contour, but a little bit up because it is a bronzer still. On to the next, the Westman Atelier Contour Stick. Oh my gosh, talk about a step up from Merit Beauty, sense of like luxury. That stick I think is the last cool tone stick on earth besides Fenty Beauty stick, and it really just depends on which Fenty stick you get. I struggled to purchase one because I don't want to be mixing two different sticks. It seems like quite a bit of work. I'm looking forward to trying that, but I've only tried it on the back of my hand and I only tried the incorrect shade. Actually, let me say that I'm not sure that I'm gonna buy it. I'm just curious about it, and that's what this video is for. It's a wish list because I wish I had these so that I could try them, so that I could know if I love them. Okay, next up is gonna be the Gucci Nourishing Balm. I'm wondering if this is something that you put on before your makeup at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day. It is a balm, so I'm expecting it to feel greasy. I like to feel greasy. Every night I slug in like a couple of different moisturizers, and so I would be curious what this would do. I have like dry T-zone sometimes. I would be curious if slugging in that would make a difference. So I'm actually getting ready to go with my friend. We are gonna go shopping, and I have a trip in a couple weeks to go see my other best friend. I'm a bridesmaid in her wedding, so excited. We're trying on bridesmaids dresses on that trip, and we're gonna go to like a little wine town and stuff. I'm looking for a couple of cute outfits, I'll say. So the reason that I have a couple of blushes, I think like now on my wish list that I'm sharing, is because right now I just was hoping to upgrade it and maybe like give this to my sister or something. I might go to Sephora today. We have like a mini Sephora in a Kohl's where I live. I think I'm gonna see if they have the Say blush. Of all the things on this wish list, that's the one I can't stop thinking about. I think that's so funny. It's so true what they say, the camera washes you out. After what I call my wet makeup, I have a dry makeup routine. You're probably not curious what I'm using for powder contour right now, but I am so embarrassed to show you, but I'll go ahead. This is my Busted NYX palette. Missing a color, but it was a highlighter, and I'm not worried about it. These two contour shades are my whole world. If anything happens to this, like, thing is cracked in a couple places. It's so jank looking, and also the mechanism that keeps it closed no longer works, but this is my baby. That being said, I would love to upgrade my baby. Pretty agreeable bronzer color in it that I don't mind, but one day this whole palette I want new, but I can't find contour palettes that A, have true cool tones in them, or B, aren't a palette that I've already been through. I think I've already done the Shade and Light palette, I've already done Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, I've also already done the Smashbox palette. My makeup wish list that I actually want is so much longer. At the beginning of the year, I bought a really nice makeup bag. I've never been much of a vanity girl. I'm kind of on the go a lot. Let me show you my makeup bag. Actually, let me do my other eyebrow and then let me show you my makeup bag. Okay, this is my makeup bag. It is from Etoile. I love this bag. Kyle ordered it for me because I asked for it for Christmas, but this thing, I emailed them like, hey, my boyfriend just ordered me one of your bags. I forgot to put the monogram. I didn't see a place for like the gold foil monogram. They were like, oh, I'm so sorry, that's not offered in the US anymore. What? That is the whole reason I bought the bag. I have these little gold letters, but I'm afraid of it popping off and ripping a little bit of the leather off. I hate that the little patch is there and I can't put anything there, really. These are so thick and dimensional that I worry about them ripping off. Otherwise, I love this bag. I bought this bag so that I could fill it with what I call grown-up makeup. Hopefully, by the end of the year, I will have a whole bag of grown-up makeup. One of my items that I really want to upgrade, but I just don't know where to turn because I feel like I've tried everything in this genre and been bored by most of them. My eyebrow crayon. I got this from TJ Maxx, and I continue to get it from TJ Maxx. Literally, it has no name. The brand is completely worn off. It has this spoolie that I've considered just like washing the whole thing out just so I could have like always a spoolie, because sometimes I don't. The best part is that it's this angled crayon. I have these like two freckles on my face. One of them is actually red, and so I put like a dot on it so it like looks a little bit more natural, and just a little bit so that they kind of pop. And I love using the angle portion of this. However, would like to upgrade it. For finishing touches, I'll be using my last drop of Laura Mercier powder. I love it when things come off of my wish list, and my favorite example of that right now is this Hooded Eyes lash curler from Target. I found this in the weirdest place. This was next to the travel things. I don't know what the brand is. And for Hooded Eyes, I'm sold. The only thing you have to kind of worry is that because it's for hooded eyes, it gets really close to your lash line. So just be careful, because one time it kind of grabbed my eyelid because it gets that close. My boyfriend's not in here right now, but it kind of freaks him out when I use this. Right now for mascara, I'm layering a couple. That has been my favorite for a few years, is this Palladio Lash Obsessed. I can only find this on Amazon or Sally Beauty. So I go in with the Palladio first because formula-wise, it's the strongest. And then I go in with a little bit of every girl's best friend, which is the telescopic. Back to the Gucci mascara. I love my mascaras that I have. I'm just interested in the ultimate one and done. I'm kind of feeling only doing top lashes today. The last thing that's on my wish list for today, and don't get me wrong, my wish list is infinite. Today, I am really interested in the Lucy. I wanted the Guerlain lipstick for Christmas, but it has been out of stock, specifically with the case that I want. I really want the tortoiseshell case. Everything in my life is tortoiseshell, my glasses, my keychains, all my stuff. Just looks so cute. Where are my glasses? With my glasses that are so dirty right now. I want it so bad. And I'm just about done. Thank you guys so much for watching. How in this process I lost a nail. I hope you enjoyed my wish list. I have so many more things that are on my wish list, so I think I'll do another one and show you the rest. Bye!